Alright boys, well here we are, out in the bush, Monday morning, what do you reckon?
Good.
Good? Great day, beautiful day. It was a bit foggy getting here, but well, here we are. And there is our first target, literally our first target. And we're just kicking off where we finished off there the other week when we seen Derek and Natisha. It was about 3:30 and we were going to get out of here, but we weren't really finished this stack. Like I had cleared a bit of a sticks and branches and tree out from here, and I was getting gold right there, which was great. But we sort of ran out of energy, ran out of steam, and look, it was a long day. And then we seen Derek and Natisha, as said, and we got out of here. We got stuck talking for a while and then got out of here. But kicking back off where we finished off there the other week, I think we're going to have some good success. We've got the lads here with us. And this morning, you were talking about space and outer space and moons and planets and everything cool like that. And we're going to share a bit of that later, because I think it's just fascinating what these two young men know. There's certainly a lot of stuff that I wasn't taught at school, so I don't know. So I find it fascinating. Let's keep going. All right, well, we've had a bit of a distraction. We had Joe come up and say g'day, which was great. G'day, Joe. And we've just got back into it. We've got a couple more bits of gold, which you did not see. We've got 4 bits in the bottle now. And now we've got this bit. Have a listen. Oh, take you off Bluetooth, that'll help. I don't think we're going to fit this one in the bottle. He's in a stone, a big stone. I'll give you a proper look at it in a second. It's really cool. Definitely gold right through that, I reckon, too. Just the material. Do a ground balance right beside him. He's not a hot rock. Just there, over in that back corner there somewhere, and I'll just show the material it's containing in this rock, and why I know it's not a hot rock is because of all that quartz hanging out. So we've got quartz running right the way through there, like a seam of quartz, and look, a lot of those laminated ironstone lines running through too. So yeah, he's going to have a lot of gold in him. Not in this back half, because that's the wrong sedimentary stone, but definitely in this half. We've got the sandstone chipping out right there, and we've got the quartz, as said. Very interesting. Let's just have one listen over the coil, see if we can swing him over and target exactly where that gold is. I think it's over in that back corner here. Let's have another listen. Stick's in the way. Get out of the way, stick. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to hear and hard to get hold of. But when we've got him on the ground there, it's a better example. And you can definitely hear something's going on. Alright, so we're going to take him home. What do you reckon, boys? Who wants to carry this one out? He's a long way to the car. It's about 15 metres. So one for us to take home, and he was found under that log. So once again, the importance of moving sticks, branches and logs. Let's keep going. Well, check this one out, boys. He is a cracker. Loud gold, big gold?
Big loud.
Big loud gold. Unbelievable. And I just said to the boys too, we'll move spots because I'm not really feeling it here. We're in this sort of bit of a gully, tributary sort of thing. But, and I'm digging a lot of rubbish too, I will say. But I think that's going to be a nice, healthy, chunky piece of gold. Let's have a listen. And we don't have him in the scoop. So I'm going to get the boys on the camera for this one. Yes, there he is. Because we want to see if it is gold. Well, we want to see it come out. Who's going to film?
Dom, you want? Sure.
Dom, user man. All right, well, bit of a camera mishap there. Dom thought he was filming, but he wasn't. So here we are. Anyway, it was gold, and what a stonker piece of gold. That's our biggest piece today. There's my fingerer, and I got a big finger too. That's awesome. That's probably maybe 0.5 gram of gold. And I just said that we're going to move spots in the gully here. Maybe try a new spot, but well, I don't think so now. I think we'll just keep going in here. It's probably about $40 odd, $50 worth of gold right there. So let's see if we can grab another one. Awesome. Twink. Just awesome, eh? 2 steps away from that last big one. I told you we we're going to hang around this area for a second. Well, there's the next one. We just gave him a wipe and he's poking his way out of the stone there. Geez, I'm hungry too. I'm going to have to poke over and grab some lunch in a second. Starving. So number 8, number 9, bit of gold. And we're just going to fill our holes in here, clean up this area because I can't get any more signals. We're going to move on to the next. Let's go. Well, this one's cool and it's not gold. I did just get another piece though. In the form of a rock. Rock on. And it's definitely going to be gold. Not screaming, but it's there. But this one here, as I said, not gold, just a really cool old piece of history. And that's the old blue and white China plate. China! Alba something? That's really cool. Go away, Mozzie. Beautiful, hot, sunny day, and got mozzies hanging around me because I'm in the shade of the gully. It's a scene of something, of somewhere. I love seeing them. It's awesome. And sometimes you can see little pictures of like lakes and, you know, little boats and men fishing. Look, there's a swan actually. So it's probably England, I'd say. Picturing of England somewhere. Awesome. And just to think, you know, a miner sat and ate off this 150 years ago out here in the goldfields. To me, that's fascinating. To me, that's really cool. And just back here, we had bottles. Where were they? Here. Throwing all that leaf litter back up here, but we'll push it back down. But yeah, dump point of bottles and what have you. So the miners were here and just drinking away and getting the gold. Have a sip, boys. Really cool, the old bottles too. Like you can see how it's been twisted on. So as this glass is hot, they've put that top on, and that's what's called a blob top or a twist top. So as this top is hot, they would twist it onto the stem of the neck of the bottle. So they're 2 separate pieces right there. And then as he twists it on, the bottle's still hot a little bit. So you get those lines in it as it twists, as they twist that, the twist top on, the blob top on. A lot of times that was done by children too, early days England. A lot of the corking and the twist tops, the blob tops are all done by young children. Probably only employed by a penny a day to twist the tops on the bottles. And that's why they're real crude and some are real funny. There's another one. Because as you imagine, as the kids doing it, well, they wouldn't have cared too much. They just would have been there for an ends to a means, or a means to an end, to eat that night. So, and a lot of those workhouse, like back in early days England, if you were, let's say you're a foster child, or a child out in the street, young child out in the street, your parents had died from sickness, disease, or war, which happened quite a lot. You end up in what was called a workhouse, and that was the end of the line. That was the end of the road, the workhouse. I mean, you could get out of there. You were free to leave whenever you wanted. It wasn't a jail, but the workhouses were literally just that, workhouses. They housed you and they worked you, and by Jeez, did they work you. You worked all day, from sun up to sundown, literally just to get fed 3 meals a day, and they were ration meals. They were pretty horrible meals. So, look, as I said, workhouses, the end of the line, not somewhere you wanted to be. And a lot of those workhouses, they would have sent their workers to factories such as bottle making factories to work all day. So let's keep going. Awesome. China. No way. No bloody way. Check this out, Dom. Oh, couldn't be so lucky to get one out intact, could we? Look at this, buddy. Oh, maybe. It might happen. We've got them at home, but oh, look at that. I just said to someone the other day, you'll really struggle to ever find an intact bottle out in the goldfields. Bingo, Buster. We just got an intact bottle out in the goldfields. Oh, that's cool. I said we got these at home before. But yeah, that's really cool. Some miners, once again, had a drink. Oh, that's awesome. And throwing it down the bank here. And that's where he's rested for 150 years. Lucky I didn't put the pick through it, because we've got a target right here. Let's see if he's still there. Oh, well, that's the pick. Why didn't I see that happening? Yeah, it's somewhere there, or we may have pulled him out. How exciting though. I don't know what's better, gold or an old bottle like that. The old bottle's pretty cool, isn't it? Sometimes, not very often, you can get the ones with the horse on them. The Goldfield bottle black with the horse on them, the stallion on them. That is cool. Awesome. We've run one relic day now. Let's keep going. Well, Dom, how cool was that bottle, my lad? Cool. Super cool. How cool's the next bit of gold going to be, you reckon?
Super cool, I guess.
Super cool, I guess. Super cool, I reckon. There he is, buddy. That's what our hard work brings us. Zaz is taking a break at the moment. He said his back's a little bit sore today, so he's going to have the day off today. Sit and rest and, well, recuperate. Dom's the man today. Dom is the working man. Funny, last week we were saying about how lazy you are. You're not lazy. What's going on, bro? But Dom, look, showing off his lazy skills. He's just cleared and moved all these sticks and branches. Even the big logs. How'd you move those? Muscles. Thanks, mate. And we've just got our next bit of gold. So we're just chatting away to him as he's doing his job. He's doing a great job. And once again, like I say to him, you've got to get through all that stuff to get down to that pay layer, because it's about 6 inches down, and well, if you don't get down to it, we can't get the gold. We've got this one here too, and we do have another signal up on the bank, and this one here, the bit of gold that you see in that scoop. Oh, we can hear him. We wouldn't have got him if we had not have lifted this log out of the way. The log ran straight along there, straight up and over here, and beside the log or underneath him. So there we go, another signal. And as seen, we just got a bit of gold out from underneath. So you got to move the sticks and branches and even the big guys, the logs. I have a feeling it's going to be really cool, this one, so we better not miss him. It's not the quartz stone. Bugger. All right, camera boy, cameraman, skeleton. Did you hit stop, did you?
No, I hit the button which makes it turn around on accident.
Oh, so turn around and faced you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Face my beautiful face.
You do have a beautiful face.
Aww,
Listen to this. Meow. Crazy cat.
Sounds really good.
If this is... Oh no!
What?
Mining rubbish.
Bit of like foil or something.
Yeah, it's like alloy. Or lead, I should say. Yeah, it's lead. It is. It's soft like lead. Well, we got tricked. We did. And that's okay, because we got the bottle. Full intact bottle, which is just awesome. We've got the... No more signals in that. We've got the gold already. And look, we've only really dug a couple of bits of lead and a couple of bits of rubbish like that. Also lead. Now, let's go have some lunch, skeleton boy. You're turning into a skeleton.
And also, all what matters is the adventure that you have.
That's right, mate.
Yeah.
And the fun. And look at where we are. Look at who we're with. We're with each other. And look at where we are. In the beautiful Australian bush. Let's go have some lunch.
Okay.
Righto guys, well we've just finished lunch we have. Dom's flying a plane overhead. No he's not, he's right here. He hasn't even got his pilot's licence. You got your helicopter licence, have you?
Yes.
Yeah. Helicopter, good on you. Have a listen to these screamers. Can you run that over the coil please, my man? Because you don't have a watch on. Are you scared of the coil, are you?
No.
It's not going to bite you.
I just moved.
Did that scare you?
Nah. I just
Alright.
moved away because I feel like my shoe is going to interfere with it.
Well, let's have a look. Do you have metal in your shoe? Yes.
I am metal.
You are metal. You're made of metal. So this is our next one. Oh, look at that. I can actually see the gold hanging out. No, I can't. I thought I could. He's got gold in him though. It's a big chunk of quartz mixed in with the sandstone. And he sounds off lovely. Amazing. That's the first one too. This be the second one. So we've actually got two there, young Dominic.
Ooh.
Ooh, he says. And yeah, that one's a screamer as well. What do screamers mean, Dom?
A lot of gold.
A lot of gold. Big.
Of gold.
Yeah, a lot of gold or big of gold, as Dominic puts it. So those two need to go back to the car as well. And once again, we're in that black rock sandstone with the porous type material. Let me get them in the center of the camera, that helps. But look, when you see that, bingo, gold. Let's put him right back at the car. And we're in a bit of a hot spot at the moment, I think, because both those pieces all come out from the one hole. Let's see if we can get some more. All right, Dom, you're the man for this one. You're going to film. So come around here, lad. Jump where that pick is.
Yep.
And grab hold of the camera.
Skeleton boy is filming.
Well, can you tell the audience, Mr. Boy, what do you call yourself?
Skeleton boy.
Oh, Skeleton Boy. Well, can you tell us, the audience and me, all about space and everything? Because we haven't done that yet. We got distracted, and remember, you had the record button on, or what you thought you had the record button on before, and you were telling us about space. And what'd you do?
It wasn't on.
It wasn't on. So you talk to us about space while I dig this one out. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. Tell us what you've learned.
So scientists have proved that there's another 5 planets that seem like Earth, but they're not. I only know about one.
What do you mean?
I only know about one, which is mainly water. There's only there's not much land. So basically, you have to mainly go ahead and swim and sail across the ocean if you want to get to places mainly. So yeah, and then we only have like 8 or 9 planets in our solar system, which are counted as a planet. Like Pluto isn't a planet. It's a moon, apparently. I'm pretty sure it's a moon. So yeah. And then I can't remember what it's called, but you may think that one's a planet. I'm pretty sure it's called Neptune. And it's actually not a planet, it's just a gas planet.
A gas planet?
So yeah.
So it's full of gas? Like your bedroom of a night time?
No.
When you're sleeping?
No.
I'm only joking with you. Look at that. He's like a little teardrop. Awesome little piece of gold. We certainly wouldn't have missed him with the Gold Hawk Coil Tech coil. Trying to think what to say, get my words right. But yeah, awesome. And you've shared some wonderful information, my lad.
Yeah.
And you got more.
Correct.
Correct. All right, well, we'll see you on the next clip. Dom's going to share plenty more interesting facts about space. Skeleton Boy. Righto, Dom's on the camera for this next one. Skeleton Boy. And he's going to tell us a little bit more about space. Just what you were saying there before, buddy. And then we got on to a different target. So let's go again.
Yep. So the planet Earth that we live on, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the 5th planet away from the sun. Which the sun is actually classed as a gas giant, not as a planet. So yeah, and also Pluto. So yeah, doesn't count as a planet.
What about the ozone layer you're saying?
So we have an ozone layer around the Earth, which protects us from all the heat that the sun produces. Because we're actually quite close to the sun. So yeah. Ooh.
Lead.
I thought that was gold. So yeah, but what about the ozone layer? The ozone layer. So if this was Earth, then pretend that there's a circle around it. Then that's the ozone layer. Now, because of all the gas that companies are producing, now the ozone layer is disappearing, and we're getting hotter days now. So soon enough, if the ozone layer disappears, then we will have no ozone layer and no protection from the sun, really. So yeah.
Just come forward a bit here, bud.
That's what I know about the ozone layer. And the trees are trying to produce all that black gas into clean and fresh air. So yeah, you can say that trees are technically alive because they breathe like we do. They make dirty air into fresh air. So yeah. Ooh, wonder what we got here.
Alright, he's still there.
Mm.
I thought I'd lost him, but look at the material. He's still in there, I think. Let's have a listen. I'm getting the camera now, buddy.
Sorry. Ah! They're trying to get a better view for the viewers.
Let's take the camera back a bit. Alright, I just need to make sure that little stone wasn't my target. Let's go down a bit deeper. We're in some beautiful material at the moment, Dom. This is all the, what did I explain to you before about the miners, about different gold in different areas?
So that it's rarely that you see gold in, just wait a second, in this material. So yeah, the gold is normally in that white clay
Pipe
material. Yeah, pipe clay. Never know what the name is. So yeah, it's normally down below.
And what did I say about the
dirt.
different depths of gold? Just go back a little bit, buddy.
Yeah.
So the miners, they'd go to one area, and how deep was the gold? You know, it could have been really deep, or it could have been
Really shallow, which is another word for not deep.
not deep.
Not deep.
And if the miners found a shallow pocket of gold, it means one, the processing and digging was a lot easier to get the gold, but two, they got probably more of it because they were more efficient. When you had to dig a deep hole and spend a lot of money on shoring up the timber, or the mine I should say, it would have been, oh, I thought we lost him, would have been a lot more costly exercise. So you really would have had to make bank with the gold. And what gold you did get out, well, you had a lot more expenses behind it to cover. So
Yeah. Now
we're still going down. What are we doing?
I don't know.
We're digging forward and in the wrong spot. Let's get him out.
Now that is education for you.
Thanks, Dom.
You're welcome. Yeah.
What else you got to tell us? What else do you learn at school?
I don't really know what else I could say right now.
What about history? What sort of history you learn at school? Do you learn any war history?
So we were learning about the First Fleet last term.
Did you think, Mum was telling me you thought we come from the First Fleet. We don't. We come from a ship called the Morley, and in 1788 is when Europeans first landed here in Australia. But we didn't come here on the First Fleet. We didn't come here on the First Fleet of convicts. So what actually happened was, we'll turn that noisy thing off, and I'll just tell the story quickly. So basically the story goes how we got here as Phillipses was from England originally. The Morrisseys is my other side of the family. We come from Tipperary Island during the potato famine. We come here for the gold rush. So we're starving and we come here for gold. The Phillips side of the family though, so dad's a Phillips, mum's a Morrissey. The Phillips side of the family, we come here as convicts. So we didn't come here on the first fleet, we come on the ship called the Morley. And we basically did, or how we got here was we stole a pair of boxers, briefs, and I think a shirt off a tailor in England. A tailor was a clothes maker. And we went into this tailor's store and we asked to try them on. And I think for the accounts that it goes, you know, I'm trying to recollect, but the accounts that it goes, we went in to try on some clothes. The tailor said, no, you can't try them on. You need to pay for them first. God knows what they cost, but he didn't pay for them. He ran out the back door with them. Mr. Phillips went back to his lodging. His name was James Phillips. James Phillips went back to his lodging, which would have been like you know, you can imagine early days England, 1800s England, it would have been like story on top of story on top of story, and it would have been pretty dirty, pretty filthy living, I'd imagine. You know, living in squalor and you know, no toilets or running water or electricity. It would have been pretty bad and harsh. But Mr. Phillips ran back there, and for somehow the tailor caught up to him with a police officer in tow. They seen him, they arrested him, and 1816 he was convicted of stealing basically. And we've got all the court documents that say, you know, what he did and you know, the time and date that he did it. The penalty for that was 7 years hard labour. So we were put on the ship called the Morley. Only one person died on the voyage out here, and it took about 6 months from England to get out here to Australia. My great grandfather, James Phillips, he went on to, I'll just go back a bit, he changed his name too, a bit funny. He changed his name from Price and to Phillips. So whether he got in a bit of trouble at one point and said, oh no, my name's James Price, and then other times he went by the name of Phillips. But when we sort of found that information out too, my grandfather said, you know, my uncle shared it with my grandfather, and my grandfather said, no, we're Phillipses, we always have been, we always will be. So we're not Prices. He doesn't believe in that story, or maybe did, but didn't want to accept it. We're always Phillipses, he said. But yeah, he used two different last names, surnames at times, so I don't know what was going on there, whether he was just trying to cover up his last name and identity. But look, quite interesting. We got here to Australia. We did 7 years hard labour in Sydney Hyde Park's barracks, which I've visited, and I think it's fascinating. We then went on to, well, I'll just say, whilst we were doing our hard labour, we've actually got a letter from Governor Macquarie of New South Wales, and it states Mr. Phillips, my great-grandfather, was trying to marry this girl at one point, this lady at one point, probably one of the housing ladies who looked after a lot of the criminals, a lot of the men, and taught them how to read and write. And basically he wrote a letter to Governor Macquarie, the Governor of New South Wales at the time, requesting her hand in marriage, and it was denied. Macquarie wrote back that do your time, finish your time. I think he had about 3 years left. Do your time, and then after you've done your time, you can go off and do what you want. You can marry who you want. And 3 years later, yeah, he did actually marry that lady. And on top of that, he went from convict to, well, success story basically. He went on to run the Lord Nelson Hotel in Argyle Street, Sydney, which I've went there and had a beer before. And his name is actually up on behind the bar, inscribed into the bar, which is just fascinating. And he also went on to run the Quarryman's Arms Hotel and the Sailor's Arms Hotel in Sydney. So he had 3 hotels, and he was a publican after he was a criminal. So there you go. You come from a long line of convicts, my boy. And on top of that, Morrissey's, as I said, we come out for the gold. And I don't think we did all that well on the gold, the Morrissey's, because we didn't hang around on the gold for all that long. We went off to be farmers. So, and must have made quite a bit of money farming too, because we went on to buy a £20,000 mansion later on. So look, phenomenal history, family history. You don't get much better than that. It's just amazing. And I love learning and knowing all my family history. And the Morrisseys may not have done too well on gold, but well, us Phillipses, we certainly do. Let's keep going.
Yep.
Fish on for this next one, thanks to Fishman, the Z-Man. And I will say, it's not important, it really isn't. That's why I've never said it. That's why probably a lot of people watching don't even know it. But the truth of the matter is, Xavier has got a last name than me. That's why we call him Fishman. Well, that's why he calls himself Fishman. His last name is Gill. So, we all know what that means. Xavier is my stepson. Now, I come into his life at about 10 months of age. So, we never use that term, stepson, because I'm his dad. As far as I'm concerned, Zave's concerned, well, I'm his dad, aren't I, mate? Yep. And I always have been, and I always will be. So 10 months Zave was old when I met Helena, and he's only a wee little baby. And I fell in love with him from the get-go. And it was a hard decision, quite obviously. You know, I met Helena, she had Xavier. He's not, you know, Helena and I had to sort of determine, well, I suppose myself more so. Helena had to determine whether she wanted me in her life with Xavier, and I had to determine whether I wanted to start a life, you know, with partner and son straight away. You know, was I ready for that? Was I okay with that? And well, yeah, I certainly was. It took a few months, and you know, working things out, and then me and Helena moved out together into our first house, and well, the rest is history. And Zave's about to turn 14 in 2 weeks. Yep. So 13 and a bit years now it's been. And look, the memories and the fun and the enjoyment and the love and the times that we've had, I wouldn't take it back for anything. And I really did make the right decision some 14 years ago, or 13 and a bit years ago, knowing that I could do it. And later, obviously, we had Dominic come along, because Zave kept complaining that he wanted someone to play with all the time. He wanted a brother or sister. I think it was more brother at that time. That's what it's all about, right there. Love. And no kid, you know, I got my mum and dad, and I've come from a good family, brought up in a good family. It's sad to know that kids out there have to go through life without a parent, you know, without that role model in their life to help them. And it's not Zave's fault, you know, it wasn't Zave's fault that, you know, he didn't have that prior to me coming along. Yeah, I'll go no further. But he's got it, he's always had it. And he always will have it from me. No kid should have to go without. And we've had a good run so far, haven't we, mate?
Yep. Not you.
Not you, Dom. All right, who's going to film? I'm going to put Zezman on the camera. Zadman. Radman.
Fishy.
Zedman, yeah, Fishy. Come here, Fishy. Swim to me. Swim to me.
You swim to me.
Love ya.
Love you.
All right, Fish, keep your fin out of the camera, won't you?
I'm trying to... Your phone doesn't have grip because you burned it.
I melted my phone. My brand new phone. I was lighting the heater at home the other night, and I sat my brand new S25 Ultra, $2,000 worth of mobile phone, up on the heater because I was proof watching a video at the same time as lighting the fire. Who said men can't multitask?
Everyone.
Everyone. Well, I couldn't because I burnt my phone, didn't I?
Yep. Almost burnt the camera.
Thankfully, it's just the case, the cover, which I'll show you in a second. It's really cool.
How you can... Oh, yeah, you can take it off.
I can take it off. Yeah, but God, if it had been the phone, it's only about 2 months old.
Not even.
Oh no! Dom gets me gold. You got me lead.
No, your broken phone cover got your lead.
What's going on there? We got leaded all that time. Geez, I haven't seen many of those today, have we?
Nope.
No. Let's see if we can get some more gold. Right, so what I see the phone cover? Ta-da! Oh, I absolutely melted it. I did. That was sitting on the flue, as I said, and I looked up, smelt smoke, and went, oh, shit! Grabbed my phone, and thankfully, look, it sort of looks like it went through. but it didn't touch the phone, didn't affect the phone. And if anybody's wondering why the other week's video had a bit of a reflection up in the top left corner here, it was sort of like this. All video it was like this. Not really, but it had a bit of a reflection up here. It was reflecting because of the broken cover. So we'll fix that. This week I've got a new one coming. Let's keep going. Lucky, check out our next target. Doesn't even fit in the scoop. Ready? Isn't that crazy, boys?
It is.
How are we going to get that one in the dolly pot?
It's not.
Oh, lucky it's got nothing in it. We don't want him. We just want this one here. Tricked ya. We've got this little stone here. Have a listen. Sick gold. It's actually not healthy, this gold, boys.
I know, it's poisonous.
He's sick. He's under the weather.
I'll help him.
Oh, the poor little guy. Do you want to hold on to him? Keep him warm.
Make sure you feed him twice a day.
Twice a day.
No,
Throw him back in the scoop.
he's gone.
That's his bed. Put him back in.
He's gone. Bye.
All right, do you want to see how much gold we're getting out of him? Oh, it's everywhere.
It's raining gold.
Hallelujah.
It's raining
man.
They got my little chorus behind me.
Get your scoop.
Stop singing.
Oh, I'm trying to laugh and hold the camera steady. Saz, get out of my sun. Thank you. Pa does that to me too. What is it, a gill thing? I was sitting there cold and like shivering and having lunch, and Pa walks in front of the sun all the time.
Because fish need heat.
Dom, get out of me sun. What's wrong with you kids?
It's a fillet thing too.
All right, so see that. Listen, boys, for a sec. Just careful, listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Ready, Linda? Now, there's gold in there. We can clearly see him. Can you see that, Linda?
I'm not Linda.
Linda, can you see that?
We should get sushi cut.
Don't touch it, Linda. Leave it in there. Leave it in there. Because the whole idea is this. Ready? Listen. Linda.
Listen.
Can you hear anything? Listen.
No.
No. Now, why can't you?
Because it's fool's gold.
Well, no, because the gold's
Micro.
there, but it's micro.
No, it's because
Oof.
it's in there.
I thought I lost that stone then. So the smartest thing for us to do, because every little bit adds up, the smartest thing for us to do is just take all this material home and crush it. We're not even going to bother crushing up this stone out the bush, because we could potentially lose gold. And it's going to, well, I could, yeah. And it's going to have a lot in it. So let's just have one more listen.
Let's just imagine it's big.
Imagine it's big? Well, I believe it is big, because as I said, it's screaming and it sounds sick. Let's keep going, and when we get home, we'll crush all these up, all of them. We've got about 5, I think, now. And we'll see what we're getting out. Hello, boys. I can see your shadows. Get out of me, son. We're actually finished with that section there, mate, so he can go back in.
Yeah.
Just cleaning up, pushing all our material back in. We're going to get out of here very shortly, very soon. Just making a bit of a clean up, and that's really key too. I mean, that's the area we're just working. We've just pushed all the sticks and leaves and filled all our holes in. I mean, we're just sitting right here getting gold out and lead, but just make sure you return it to normal. Reinstate that ground, clean up that area after you're done with it. I'll just show you over here. There's another pile of sticks and leaves need to kick flat, boys. I'll come over in a second and do that. This is what we found a couple of months ago, and I've been keeping an eye on it just to check it out. But this here is an area that's been pulled apart to death, and someone's obviously been in here looking for gold, and they may not have even been getting signals. They may have just been pulling the stack back, looking for a signal, and that's fine. Do what you like. Make sure you put it back, because everybody's got to walk around and see this, and it's not good enough. It's part of your miner's right, like I always say, to put it back. But not only that, you're covering up the ground where you've got the gold. And I mean, you wouldn't go to all this work. 2 big holes over there, 1 big hole over there, a couple of big scrapings here and over in front of us, and this gutter right down here was all dug out. I kicked it all in when I was filming it last, a couple of months ago. You wouldn't go to all that work though if you weren't getting the gold. So just look, cover up those areas, because you know where I'm getting next, in here. And once I'm done with it and I put it all back to normal, I'll get all the gold out of it, and it damn well won't look like this. Let's keep going. Righto lads, who's filming the last one? Said man. He's on the go today. Well, this afternoon especially. Hear him? See him? Sounds lovely. Look what we're in too. It's going to be gold.
It looks like terracotta.
It does look like terracotta. Why'd they call it pipe clay? Because that's what we're in, the white.
Because they use it to make pipes.
Well done. Where do you know all this stuff from?
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia?
Definitely not you.
Not me.
No.
I watched a movie about the Oxford Dictionary, how they created the Oxford Dictionary the other night. Can't remember what it was called, so don't ask me, but it was I don't remember. It was a fabulous movie though. And it was like at a point of time where we didn't have an Oxford Dictionary, you know. Like I grew up with an Oxford Dictionary, trying to struggle saying it. And every time I had a school project, there was no internet back then. I don't even think we had a computer. We just referred to the... Oh, he's out. We just referred to the Oxford Dictionary. So I found it quite interesting, the movie there the other night. Had Russell Crowe in it, and it was basically about how they created it. And they were sort of determining, you know, it's going to take us a lifetime to create the Oxford Dictionary book, or we could get everybody in England to write in with the meaning of words.
First I had to land the words.
Where'd you throw it?
I've made magic. I broke her down.
Alright, you had it. I was trying to work out where he went. You must have had him.
Hey, Dad.
Go again. You got that stick in the way? Yeah, mate.
Abracadabra. Magic.
Abracadabra, let there be a stick sitting up on a tree. Sorry, a rock. You can do that, mate. I'll film you. How's that? Expert. Well, wait, Detectspert. No. Lost him. Ooh, can I take that out? Now go. Alright, throw it out. You got a Kinder Surprise, my lad.
Ooh, what is he gonna get?
Is he going to get gold? Or is he going to get a yowie?
I want the golden toy.
What sort of toys?
Golden net seal.
What sort of toys do they have in Kinder Surprise at the moment, boys?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd die.
Still in the scoop.
Yeah.
Go again. This is like watching Pa. It's like watching grass grow.
I've watched you grow. I'm gonna make you short.
I hope not, because I'm probably tall enough. 6'2.5". I don't want to grow anymore, mate. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Go again. Divide him up.
Oh,
I think I can see it actually. Oh, no, because the bit that I could see was in your hand. So he's in the scoop, he is.
Hey, Dad.
And now he's in your hand. Hang on, mate. We're just going to see this first. Oh,
Found it.
Daddy.
No, that's... No.
Oh, son.
Yeah. Ow.
Redskin. You had a mozzie on you. I had to get the mozzie off.
Totally.
Totally. Righto, plonk him on the knee. Gold on black goes good.
What does white gold do?
And we can see it even better.
Nope.
What do you reckon? Nice one to finish off.
Earthquake.
You can take him.
No, I was gonna say earthquake.
Turn that off. And we got him right in this nice clay material again. Did you drop it?
Yeah, I'm as bad as you.
Hang on. Wait. We'll find him this way.
I'm as bad as you.
Well, you didn't eat it. Alright, we've lost him. Oh no. We'll get him. And this is our last nugget. So once we get him, you're going to see us at home crushing up. Because we don't have time to get any more. Look out, mate. Let's have a look.
I have a fact for
Right there, my lad. So once we get him out, you've seen the nugget now. Once we get him out though, we're going to put him in the bottle and we will see you at home. Alright guys, well as you can see we have made it home. We're a bit late today. We're about 5 o'clock home, which normally we get home about 3:30. So we've got a little stone here. School holidays is awesome. A little stone there though. We've got the next stone coming out, which is just a screamer. This one was sounding very sick in the bush there before, so I cannot wait to see what comes out of him. Probably 1/2 gram of gold. So he is the most exciting to me. And then we've got this guy here, which I feel like he might have broke off this one beside him, the bigger piece. We've got target signals in every single stone. So we're not going to show them getting crushed up. We're just going to crush them up and come back and give you a look. But we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 to crush, and the big guy at the back. And what we did with loose gold, free gold I like to call it, is what's in the pan here. It's a little bit dirty. I've got to clean it up. But there's 1, 2, oh look, about 12 pieces in there I think I counted, plus a little bit of dirt that needs to come out. And we're the 7th of July today, and well, that's all the gold we've done for this month already. Absolutely killing it we are. Let's see what we're going to add into it today. Well, let me just give you a very quick update of what we've just done. I can see gold in that pan. Yeah, look at that, I can too. So what we've just done is crushed up all those stones apart from the really juicy one. Remember I said this one's going to be loaded full of gold, so we're going to do that one together. The first stone though, the very, very tiny one that we had sitting there, well, he produced 3 bits, not bad. The second stone produced 1 bit so far, not bad. So we'll put him with the rest, twink. And we're going to sweep up these 2 piles and put him with this. And then the third stone, the big stone that we had there, well, he's produced a little bit of gold so far. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. So we're going to put him in the pan as well. But what's left in there in this material, well, it's going to have more gold in it, no doubt. So we're going to pan it, aren't we? And we will sweep up these 2 piles as well. But before we pan that off, let's get all this material together. So let's crush this last stone together. Let's have a look what we're going to get. This is exciting, this one. Oh, hopefully lots of gold. I'm not seeing it yet. Where is it? It was really sickly sounding, so it has to be a nice chunk of gold in here. Where's he hiding? Let's put our bucket on. It's not in the best shape, I know, but this helps everything stop flying out the side. Where's our gold? I was expecting to see that just bust open with like a heap of gold in it, but I'm not even seeing a piece. Where did it go? There's a bit, maybe? Yep, that's a bit. Alright. So there's 1 bit on the board, but that's not enough. Oh, there's another bit. Just goes to show how easy they can hide. So 1 and 2. But we're going to get more out of that, I'm certain, because it can't scream that loud with only those 2 bits of gold in there. They're not big enough, man. So pretty cool though. Shows just how easy the miners missed it. So 2 more bits of gold over there. Let's crush up this material a little bit more. As I said, I'm not seeing any more gold jump out at me, and I should. It should be loaded. Then again, it hides so easily, and once we pan it off, we're going to really see that, because what we're not seeing there, as soon as we add water, well, we're going to find it. Let's go. Stay up on the concrete if you don't have shoes on, mate. I'll bring it over to you. It's going to be an interesting pan. You come over here, buddy.
It's the Omega Blue pan.
It's the All Mega Blue MINELAB pan. There you go. Throw your fingers in front of the camera. Don't really.
I'm going to stay away in case he spills some.
It's not like me to spill any.
Yeah. Still, if you're... This is a life lesson for everyone that's watching. If you're really good with something, it's dangerous, that doesn't mean that you're perfect at it and you'll never mess up with it. In life, you will mess up.
You could.
And it's okay, because you learn from your mistakes and mess-ups.
On you, lad. On you, lad. That's really great advice, Dom. And do you know what? With every success brings failure, mate. That's the biggest thing I always remember. With every failure brings success, I should say. I said that the wrong way around. You look at half the tycoons and, you know, presidents or pioneers of their day, they had failures along their way, and that made them successful because they didn't quit. They kept on going and they learnt from their failures. And that's important.
Correct.
And, like the old saying goes, you don't play stupid twice. So you do something silly once, well, you don't do it again. You learn from your mistakes. There's the gold, buddy. Not as much as what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to reprocess material.
Yeah.
Because, you see there, we've still got some chunky stones in the bottom of that pan. And any one of them could be holding a little bit of gold. Let's put this in with the rest, and let's do the final weigh.
So wait, this was from the big piece?
Oh, it's from all the pieces.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it would be from the big piece.
No, he tricked me. Right, Dom, we've done the pan off. What do you think?
Good.
Good? Now, do you want to do the weigh up?
Sure.
And that's all our detected gold. We just washed it, we did. It looks goldish now. And that is all our rock crushed gold. And to be honest, I thought we were going to get a little bit more. So let's put our rock crushed gold into the pan and add them together. Looking good. And we're going to tear off this guy. Just easy to turn him off and on. And we'll see how much we've got for today. Swap your pans, man.
Something good, something good.
Spot on. Spot on a gram. Like, not under, not over. I don't think I've ever had that. That's spot on 100. Amazing. So, and that's not all we got. We've still got the stone in front of Dominic to crush up. I'm going to leave that one till a rainy day because, well, it's so big. And we also, as you've seen, got the bottle. Now, that is just fantastic. Like, as I said, it's very rare to ever find, I'll just be careful I don't drop them on the concrete. It's very rare to find an intact bottle in the goldfields. It's just not generally the done thing. Because all the miners either broke them or all the bottle pits and old rubbish dumps out in the goldfields, they've all been raided for the bottles back in the 80s and 90s by the bottle clubs. So a lot of the old bottle pits you'll find have been dug out, but there's nothing there, nothing good to find. Zaz, what do we do on the scales, mate?
I don't know. Only just one.
1 gram.
Exactly.
Spot on, a gram. And as I was just saying about the bottle, just very rare to find. And the concave base, the twist top, very, very crude twisty top. You can see there as we work our way around the bottle, he's got that real blobby twisty top on there. And as I explained, a lot of those were done by young kids, about your age, Dom, or your age, Saz. And they were in the factories making the bottles, in the workhouses they were. So 1 gram, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw on all our rest of our gold. And as I said, that big stone there near Dom, I've got to crush him up, but I'm not going to do it now. It's getting on. We've had a long day. It's enough for today. So we've actually technically got over 1 gram for today. We just don't know it. So what we've done for the month of July so far, and as I said, today is the 7th of July, Monday the 7th of July. We've got 5.91 on the scales. That's great going. We're a week in, and we've got 6 grams nearly.
Well, it makes up for the day you miss out.
It makes up for the days that we miss out, and it makes up for the days that we're a bit short, and it makes up for the days that we're sick because of Dominic with the man flu.
Or my birthday.
Or your birthday. Yeah, look, it makes up for all those days, and it helps pay the bills. That's most important. And I've got a $1,000 service coming up on the Prado very soon, 120,000k service. It's got to get done under warranty. I mean, I'd do it myself, but I can't. It's under warranty, which is really painful. I've got to pay someone else to do it when I could pay to have it done myself or pay to do it myself. A lot cheaper. But that's all right. $1,000 service and all this gold, well, it's going to help pay for it. I really hope you enjoyed, guys. We're going to take our bottle, we're going to take our gold, and I look forward to seeing you on the next. Cheers.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Dug, 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 dug. Your turn. Share around.
Drop it.
Don't drop it. Not like you did the stone. Careful! Dug, 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 dug. Right, we've all had a drink. See you next time.
I need another drink.
Oh, yeah, Alco. Thanks.
Welcome.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.